We made it back to Jim Jones's church. Dan just left. Me and Rocky's already saw some stuff. So during the interview with Dan, Rocky saw a dark mass go over Dan's head. Then when Dan was sitting back here in the pew, I seen this bright light go shooting by him.
On this episode of Paranormal Nightmare, Rocky and Sean travel to the childhood church of cult leader Jim Jones, the self-proclaimed prophet of God. On November 18, 1978, Jim Jones forced members of the People Temple to take part in mass poisoning, drinking Kool-Aid laced with cyanide. In total, over 909 people would lie dead.
At the age of 2, they moved to Lynn. They didn't have much money because Jim Jones's father unfortunately got mustard gas in World War I, and his lung capacity was very, very little. So he wasn't able to really work much, so they were pretty poor. When they moved to Lynn, a friend let them live in their shed. I think 6 living in a shed. The neighbor lady felt sorry for him and brought him into the Nazarene church here. He felt the love from the church. This is the Bible. This is why we take you in, people of need, and he thought that was great. Was starting to preach to people out on the sidewalks. I think he was in 5th grade, just standing on the sidewalks preaching. When their parents finally divorced, he was 16. So he went from this church from the age of 2 till he was 16. Became a preacher, and I think there was a little church outside of Richmond. He started his own church in Indianapolis and got a lot of people off the streets. So he got people off the streets, and a lot of people off the streets gave him a home. He got kicked out of Indianapolis and ended up in California. 2 churches he had at the time, and then got a church in Guyana. And with uppers comes paranoia. He says, now I know I'll probably get hooked on these uppers, but he had no clue about the paranoia. And that's what started his downfall. So a lot of his decisions and questionable things he did all started at that point. What he did about the Kool-Aid and everything was actually in 78. Pushed the socialism. When you went into his church, his life, his congregation, you gave everything to him, all your worldly possessions. First experience I ever had was down in the basement with one other person. We were cleaning, and I heard her say something. So I asked her, what'd you say? And she comes from way in the back. I didn't say anything, so I heard a lady talking. And so we're in the basement, and a bunch of us, I'd say, we heard this boom, and the basement ceiling's only about so high, and one of the ceiling tiles was out right above me, and I could just see the floor shaking. We come running up, and the 2 people up here, they didn't hear anything. That happened several times to the point where one person was here cleaning as well, and he was in the basement, heard this loud noise, and he come running up thinking the person just fell over. But then this great ghost hunting outfit called Paranormal Nightmares came, and they got a lot of really good stuff. Looked like a little boy of Jim Jones's stature, looks and everything on their video, which was live at the time. Somebody watching the live saw it, so that was good. Among other things that happened to him. Nursery, not in the nursery, but right outside the door. A lot of things are happening in that general area. See a lot of shadows and such back there. Another guy got a lot of EVPs, a lot. I think they were sleeping over in that room over there. And when they went to bed, it was just off the charts, all the EVPs. And they could even hear them prior to going to bed.
Jim Jones, if you are in here, or if you can hear me, can you come speak to us?
This is going to sound weird, but I thought I seen a shadow go right through there.
Kind of like where them doors are.
Yeah, right there where the doors are.
Yeah, I think we was catching that kind of stuff last time we was here too. So like walking right back here. Back here in this corner, they seem to catch a lot of shadows and stuff. Jim, can you hit something? Let me know you're here. Knock on something. I want to hear that big loud boom that has happened to other paranormal teams in here. If there's any spirits in here that want to communicate with us, let us know. What the hell was that?
I think that camera went dead. Did it go dead?
Yep. Are you affecting our cameras? So I want to set up the camera here. If you guys remember last time we was here, right behind me is where we caught the shadow. We got alarms set up everywhere. Can you set one of my alarms off? Let me know where you're at. Did you go to church here? Okay, I say we head to the basement. Or should we just head up to the attic? Let's just go to the attic and get it done. The attic scares the crap out of me, guys. I didn't have the best experience in the attic last time, so... remember last time we was getting a lot of stuff back here. Does anybody up here want to talk to us? Last time I was here, we talked to a whole bunch of people. Or spirits. Can you come out and talk to us again? Can you tell me what this was used for up here? My name's Sean and this is Rocky.
Blue.
Just here to talk to you.
Power.
Power. Jim Jones would have had a lot of power. Jim, are you up here with us?
Young.
Do you remember me being here before? This sand that I'm touching, can you tell me what it was used for?
Funeral home.
Wow.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy because, I mean, you have funerals.
Yeah. We're going to go downstairs.
Guilt.
Guilt.
Failure.
Do you feel like a failure?
Work.
Work. Jim, do you feel like a failure because of what happened? Because you was doing a lot of good. And then it just took a turn for the worst. Do you feel bad about that? Did it have anything to do with the pills you was taking? I seriously don't feel good up here. We're going downstairs.
We need.
What do you need?
Josh.
We need Josh.
I thought that camera just like turned or moved. Maybe it's my eyes, but
Why you want Josh here?
Stay.
Josh ain't gonna come here tonight. You only got me and Rocky.
They're visiting you.
Do you know where Josh is? Just crazy how it said, we need Josh. Then said stay.
that's crazy.
Did you like it when Josh was here talking to you?
She's hiding.
Who, Lisa? Pretty sure this room they used for like Bible study or something like that in it.
I think
With
so.
the kids.
I think it was like the kids' Bible study room, maybe.
Killed.
He was killed. Did you kill somebody? Which keeps falling in line with Jim Jones. There was a lot of people that died that day. Jim, if you're with us, what made you do what you did? Is that you?
Oh, it's back over there.
Sound like a knock.
Yeah.
Can you move something in here?
Let's fill this atmosphere.
Does this bring back memories? It's one of Jim Jones's sermons.
God is love. Love. We're going to reach out to areas where man has seemed to have difficulty. That the gifts of the Holy Spirit might function, might speak of as the paranormal. Let us believe. Let us believe.
Does that bring back some memories? Well, I know that was many, many years ago. That was back in 1972. And right now it's 2025.
Friend.
Did you hear that out there?
Mm-hmm.
Filthy.
If this ain't Jim Jones, tell me what your name is. Did you not like him? Did you not like what he did? I keep hearing you hit stuff. I need you to hit it a lot harder. Did you not like me playing that sermon? Why is there's like a vibration over here, like on my leg? You touching me?
So do you like Sean?
Pagan.
What is that?
Pagan. Do you miss doing sermons?
Come over here.
Okay. I'm not sure where you want me to come to. Is it out there where you're knocking? We'll come out there to the big room and sit. Is this where you wanted us? Sounds like somebody walking above us.
I thought I heard something.
Rocky heard a bell. Did you just do that?
Stand with me.
I don't know
I'm
where you
leaving.
said I'm leaving. I'll stand with you. I just don't know where you're at. I remember when I was in this room, I was sitting like right here, and that's where I got I think I'm pretty sure it said Jim Jones, or it said Jim or something like that. Is this where you wanted us? Did somebody take something of yours?
Chapel.
Oh, wow.
Are you up in the chapel?
Is that where you want us? Why don't you like this room? If you're up in chapel, hit something. Hit the floor really hard.
Mistress.
Did you have a mistress? I thought it
What
knocked.
the hell is that?
I don't know. I thought it knocked on that door. Remember?
I'm listening.
Did something bad happen down here?
Ornament.
Like there's ornaments behind you.
Yeah, there's a Christmas tree right here behind me.
I thought something's out there.
Why'd you hear something?
Sound like something moved or scrubbed on the floor.
If we walk into a room and you don't want us in here, just tell us, okay? You can say leave.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Recorder.
Yeah, we're recording.
Sound like walking.
Yeah, that's what I heard when I was standing in there. Are you behind Rocky? Is there children in here?
Peaceful.
Yeah, it's peaceful in the bathroom, ain't it?
Yeah, it's always.
Satisfying.
Oh yeah.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. Yeah, it's always satisfying in the bathroom. You get peace and quiet.
Attic.
We was already up in the attic. It's a little cold up there. I'll go back up there later though, okay? Is there anybody that hides in this crawl space here? If we went in there and started digging, would we find anything in there?
Where is it?
Right beside me. Is there anything buried in this crawl space? Did you hide something in there?
Can you help me?
Yeah, we need help with. Did you lose something? We're gonna go back up to the chapel. You wanna come up and talk to us up there?
Don't come in.
Said don't come in.
There's an alarm over there by the piano. Can you set that off? If you set one of these alarms off, we'll know where you're at and know that you're in here so we can talk to you.
I wonder if we try to call Josh and the spirits hear his voice. I wonder if that make them react just by hearing somebody's voice, you know, since I was asking for him. And it said your name. But yeah, down in the basement, we was getting some pretty good responses on Ghost too. It sounded like it wanted to talk to you though, but that was the weird part. I just couldn't believe it said your name. What the hell was that? That middle light on top. There's just a big freaking flash. I mean, it may have been the light itself, but it was a big flash.
Are you over by the door? If you're over by the door, come over here and sit with us. Sounds like something's moving over there.
Did you hear that over here? Sound like a door or something. Are you trying to move stuff?
It's here.
Yeah, I heard it.
That camera just went dead.
Why are you asking?
Right when it said it's here, that camera just went dead. Frank, are you over there with Rocky breathing on him? Or just trying to touch him?
Holy cow, that's crazy, man.
Did you hear that?
Did I just hear you over in the other pew? If you's over in the other pew, can you come up here and sit with me? Did you go to church here? Did you ever preach here? Were you touching my hand earlier? Making it cold? If he's over in the other pew, can you come up here and sit with me? Were you by me earlier? Did you go to church here? Did you ever preach here? I got this alarm right here. Look, you can come up to it, it'll play music. Ain't that cool? There's all kinds of alarms everywhere. If you go up to them. You said you needed help. What do you need help with? Do you have a message? Really want to hear that. You said you needed help. What do you need help with? Do you have a message? I thought you said Rocky, but I couldn't tell. So what's your name? Are you down here? Is it alright if I sit down here with you? Last time we was here, we seen you.
That's what he said.
Looked like a boy upstairs. Does Jim Jones still come to this church? Are you wanting to talk to Josh? Are you upset that he's not here with us tonight? Can you tell me who we captured on camera that was going across the hallway upstairs? It looked like a young boy. Was that Jim Jones that we was able to see on camera? Okay, you just said Jim Jones. Do you remember sitting with me last time when we was down here?
Rocky just left the building, so now it's just me. It's definitely not fun trying to carry all these cameras up there neither. So I want to go up to the attic and run a ghost tube. This attic scares the living crap out of me. I keep hearing stuff already. Okay, I get too scared. Cameras may stay up here. Who's up here? Who?
Flashlight.
I had a flashlight on earlier. I just couldn't see nothing. Do you not like flashlights? I want to know who's up here with me. Does Jim Jones's spirit still visit this church? There's balls up here. Can you move them? If I'm talking to Jim Jones, tell me something about you. About your past. Sounds like something scooting.
Success.
Whoa, voice, guys. That was like a child's voice. Is there children up here? Can you speak louder? Does it scare you when I talk about Jim Jones? Do you like to play with the balls or that sand in there? Could you move? Maybe.
Decide.
Can you move one of the chairs? Just push one time for me. I know somebody's up here with me. I heard you. I'm not here to hurt you. Just want to talk to you. Did you go to church here?
Sad.
Why are you sad? Are you looking for someone? Can you tell me what your name is? Me and my brother's going to sleep here tonight. Is that okay?
What will happen?
I have no idea. We'll just fall asleep. Whenever I go to sleep, we're not going to be able to talk no more. I'd really like to talk to you now. Can you tell me how old you are? What the hell was that?
Open.
Open. I think everything's open.
Look closely.
It's too dark. I can't see.
Sleep.
Sleep. And I was just talking about sleeping. Can you knock on something? I know we've been here for a long time. Okay, I'm gonna go downstairs. Okay, this is the very scary part, is going down the
I
steps.
can't hear you.
Yes, you can. Gotta shut that to keep the heat up. Or heat down here. Just going down this basement, it's so creepy.
Back door.
I hope nobody's at the back door. Just the back door's that way, guys.
Kitchen.
No way. I just came down here to the basement. The kitchen's right over there. If you're in the kitchen, I got an alarm in there. Set it off. Who's down here with me? Do you like it better when I don't hold that? Here, I'll set it right over here. All I can do is hear you, feel you.
Stroke.
Did somebody die of a stroke? Jim Jones, if you can hear me, can you come talk to me?
Thirst.
What the heck? Hold on, I gotta see what it thirst. That's how a lot of people died, was from drinking.
She told me.
Keeps talking about a woman. What woman are you talking about? What?
Bottle.
What the hell was that?
Floor.
Is there something bad down here?
Mistaken.
Why did you do what you did? If this ain't Jim Jones down here, do you get mad when people always talk about him? Do you not want this church to be known just for Jim Jones? Tell me who I'm talking to and I will not talk about Jim Jones no more.
Please leave.
What the freak was that? I'm not leaving. Kitchen, guys. I keep hearing stuff behind me, but that was really loud over here at the kitchen.
Back door.
Why you keep saying the back door?
How do I use it?
You're doing just fine. I think I'm going to go back to this one room where it really always feels uncomfortable.
Deborah.
Who's Deborah?
Edward.
I don't know who that is. That's the thing, is when you hear stuff, it's like it keeps moving. So when you try to chase it,
Follow you.
I know, I wish you'd just come in and stay in the place that I'm in. Stop moving around so much. That's one thing tonight. I think we've only had the one alarm upstairs go off.
I'm above.
See, last time we was just sitting in here, pretty sure that's when it told me to go upstairs. Do you not like being in the basement?
Look over there.
I can't. I told you it's dark. I can't see nothing. All I can see is these cameras. Now this room I'm getting ready to sit in, for some reason, this room gives me the willies really bad. Something about this door over here in this little closet. Yeah, I definitely do not like this room at all. I have no idea why. Can you tell me why you always want that door closed? What the hell is that? There's so much stuff in here you could move, or you could knock on something, or you could just talk to me.
Yes.
Yeah, it's cold. Can you move something? Are you strong enough?
In trying.
Thank you. Just try on one thing. But whatever you gotta do to get your energy, just try to do that. Work on that. What are you trying to move? Are you the one that said Josh's name earlier? Is there any kids down here? Just heard a voice. Definitely sounded like it was right behind me. What did you do when you was here at church?
Kyle.
Hello, Kyle. Kyle, what'd you like to do when you was here at the church?
Ralph.
It's two names. Who's the other two people? You said there was four. You said Ralph and Kyle. Are you guys friends? What happened to you?
In front of you.
It always says that, then it's like, don't want to talk. Can you come up and touch my hand?
Play with me.
What do you want to play?
Cheerful.
I'll play any game. What game do you like to play? I just don't want to play hide and seek. It's too dark for that. Can you come up and give me 5?
Sit with me.
Is there a place you like to sit upstairs? Okay, I'm gonna go upstairs, okay? Yeah, I've definitely had enough of this room here.
Shadow.
Yeah, I've seen shadows tonight. Was that you I saw when I seen the shadow? It is so freaking dark down here. No windows being down here.
Hopefully soon my brothers and I can make it back to the school for a group investigation. If you are new here, please smash that like button and subscribe to the channel.